Hey everybody, Jesse here. Kind of threw this up at the last minute. I really wanted to do this race, but I haven't gotten any practice. I literally have, I think, 5 laps of practice and haven't even tried the different tire compounds. It seems like I'm kind of off pace. So hopefully this won't be too terrible of a race. Yeah, last minute, I wanted to do it, but I've been so busy this past week, I haven't had time to do any practice or try any of the other races that have been scheduled. So
the track temperature's rising. It's now 104 Fahrenheit.
Gonna see how this goes. So we'll go out there, do a tiny bit of practice before the race session starts. Basically use qualifying as practice. Need to practice getting on a pit road as well.
Exit's clear. Push.
It does seem like I've only done like probably half a field stint on the red tires. It does seem like they drop off a little bit. The rears definitely get a little loose. I was hoping to get a lap in to practice pit entry. Hey Chase, what's going on? I really wanted to schedule this, but I kind of screwed up, and, well, not screwed up, I've just been so busy with work that I haven't had time. So I wasn't able to get any practice in, so this is going to be a bit of a crap. I'll be honest, it's going to be a shit show. But hopefully we can keep it clean. All right, so looks like I'm towards the bottom on SOF. I really shouldn't be a 2K driver, but that's because my sports car license kind of transferred over when they did the Formula license. So that's why it's coming up like that. Oh, Michael, I'm terrible in open wheel. I'm just gonna start from the back in all honesty, because I don't think I'm so far off pace. But I do want to practice my pit entry.
The pit exit looks clear. Okay, Jesse, we've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate. The track temp's increasing. It's now 102 Fahrenheit.
I think I'm like 2 seconds off pace right now. Oh, I had planned to schedule this yesterday, Chase, and just never had any time, which I'm grateful for. This business has been picking up, which is really good. But I was hoping to get some practice in for this, and I have not had any time. So this is my practice right here. We're pulling the Cody height road racing strategy. Practice during quali. Alright, pit road doesn't seem too bad.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit.
Yeah, hopefully the neighbors like racing.
We've got cold tyres, we need to get some heat into them.
Doesn't sound quite as exciting as the Mustang though. Alright, so I got my optimal down to 21.2. Michael, did you have a chance to try your new wheel on iRacing yet?
Limiter.
Probably sped a little bit. Oh, definitely sped now that I turned my limiter off.
You've had a black flag. We'll need to come into the pits. The pit exit is clear. Push now. Your tyre temps are all good.
This race runs again at 7. That's going to be the last race session. I don't think I'll be able to run it, so this will probably be my one and only attempt. Or hitting the wall. Well, at least I've got the pit limiter actually mapped to the wheel this time.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
I sped that time. Alright, might be able to get one more entry lap practice.
Limiter's still on. Disengage it. The pit exit's clear.
So Chase, you guys just hanging out at the house this weekend? Since you're home cleaning the garage, I'm assuming. Didn't know if you guys had anything fun planned. We've actually had some pretty odd weather here. Yesterday we had high of 78, which was really nice. Lots of cloud cover. Looked like it was going to rain. Didn't. We got some sprinkles overnight. I think we're going to have a high of 75 today. Up in Tahoe, well, not in Tahoe, but higher elevations above Tahoe, we actually got a little bit of snow this morning. Yeah, so a little bit of snow, probably about an hour away from us. Probably not enough to stick, but it did show up on radar.
Watch your speed.
Oh, nice. Guys' night out. And an impromptu one at that. That sounds like fun. What'd you guys end up doing? Did Gary come out? All right, so where did I end up? Well, I didn't qualify, so we're going to be starting P23. I am cool with that. I would have only probably qualified around here anyway. So I'm not going to be starting too far back. So it looks like I'll be battling for maybe P17. Hope for some incidents. Maybe I think as I go through the race though, I'll find some pace. I think I'm going to just go ahead and start on the blacks. On the primary tires. So we'll start the black sidewall, so they should give me longer wear, but they're going to be a little bit slower at first. And starting in the back, I think that's going to be the way to go. I don't need to be quick early. Oh, that's right, because you guys have got your race team you're putting together. So is like everybody kind of chipping in? How's everybody handling? How are you guys handling the finances?
The track temp is 101 Fahrenheit. The air temp is 77. 60 laps.
So we've got 10 push-to-passes. We have to use both tire compounds at least once. Looks like everybody in the back is starting on the primary tire, the black sidewall. Got a strength of field of 2.2. Like I said, my rating isn't probably indicative of my pace because that's my primarily due to my sports car license when they did the switch over to the Formula license. So I really should be running probably at a lower split based on my pace anyway.
Nothing picked up pretty tight.
Like pit entry,
This is a rolling start.
Fuel, tires,
You need to
all that
follow
stuff.
Gil,
Chase.
the right column. Race car speed is 42 miles per hour.
Whoa, what the hell?
Oh, are they already crashing?
First enemy just stopped.
Oh, someone's got a nose cone.
Wow, we're off to a good start. I was about to say, like, we just got 60 laps of this to go. This is smart, but Jesus.
What even was that? Okay, so I have a question. Are we split too?
We are, and whoever stopped and caused me to have to hit my brakes like that, yeah, that was not cool. Okay, New Garden.
I gotta let you by, Jason.
Ouch, she's called you the ultimate insult.
That's cool, Chase. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Oh, there's two guys starting in the pits because they've got
But
damage.
that's what I'm really saying is we got a long way to go, 60 laps, let's just be smart.
I'm just gonna pit when the pit's open.
I know, so weird, right, Rob? It's not a BMW. It's not a
Or
Mustang.
actually, when the pit
What
comes
the hell
in.
is going on?
Never mind. Just I'll wait till the pit's open to come.
And Rob, I'm literally going in with 5 laps of practice. I use qualifying to practice my pit entry.
On the bottom split.
I'm dreaming towards where that was one. I'll check the replay.
Yeah, Twilight Zone, Bizarro World.
I'm definitely clipping that.
Yeah, there was
That'll go into an iRacing Twitch highlights video. How not to start a pace lap at Watkins Glen.
Yeah, man, just send it to that YouTube channel, bro. They'll definitely get a laugh at it.
I start rolling. Next thing I see is just a car, the line
Rob,
stop,
at
and somebody just pop a wheelie.
when we started
do a
on
bunny
the
hop crash.
parade lap, there was already a crash. I think 3 cars got involved, and a couple of people lost their wings, their front nose wings. So I had a feeling this would be a bit of a shit show, just because I have no practice, but looks like these other guys are going to make it interesting as well.
Give each other space.
Catch up to Gil.
Everyone's around me on the start. I'm broken.
Okay, Jesse.
I'm
get
going
ready.
to the pit.
Go, nail it.
Left side. Clear left.
Go right, go right.
And I have no practice with dirty air.
I
So
don't
this will be
think the only
interesting.
they're not pitting now to pit for close.
You know you can tell on the pace lapping you'll just get your car automatically fixed.
Nice
That's what I
start.
did.
Wait, what?
It's
It was
the
8
outer
years
loop.
old
You
when
think it might
Jason
be
found out you
Adams.
could do that in the IndyCar Series.
The next car is Gil, car number 13.
Okay, repeat that for me. What? What? I got no front way!
You can tow back to pit lane before the start to get your repairs done.
I had no idea that was possible until just now.
The more you know.
I knew that would be possible.
Yeah, dirty air.
No, you
Wasn't ready for it.
Keep it steady. Clear to the right.
20th place.
I was kind of thinking the same thing. Doesn't sound like a Sophia.
There's an incident in the outer loop. It looks like it's Crotto. Yellow flag. Watch out.
Thank God I backed out of that. You would have hit me, man.
So it looks like maybe everybody started on the black tires.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 105 Fahrenheit. You want to watch your water temperature. It's looking a little high. The leader's just done a 127.30.
Yeah, I'm so far off pace. I'll just be happy to run in the
E19.
28s. But I guess that's what happens when you don't practice.
How much push capacity we have?
My suggestion for that, only use it when necessary.
Yeah. Yeah, unless you can see him from the side. Always worry when you say black tires that it maybe sounds bad. The black sidewall versus the red sidewall.
That's your quickest lap in this session.
Dang, it's only 130.
Alright Jesse, keep Brandon under pressure. He'll make a mistake.
Oh shit.
Clear right.
Track limits, watch those lines.
I knew I shouldn't have been so aggressive.
Come on, don't let him get away.
I got
The guy
damage
ahead
on my
is
wing.
Lawrence.
We'll get
Car
that fixed
number
during my pit
14.
stop.
B license.
Could have been way worse. That's probably where my wing is more noticeable. Yeah, it's not wanting to turn very well.
Slow in, fast out.
Right side. Still there. Clear to the right.
21st. Don't give up, keep him under pressure.
Alright, we'll get the wing fixed during my first pit stop. I don't want to pit too early and be too far out of sequence. Handling has definitely dropped off a little bit.
Car in
Things
front
are
is
so
Diaz. Car number
error
21.
dependent. Yeah, car just does not want to turn.
Stay between the lines, please Jesse. The gap to Laurent ahead is increasing. It's now 1.5 seconds. There's an incident in turn 1. It looks like it's Wallet.
I think one of the guys said this is second split. Which, like I said, I have no business being in this split.
Car ahead is Laurent. Car number 14. B license.
With my lack of experience in this car.
track temperature is falling. It's now 101 Fahrenheit.
I think there's no doubt that I'm going to be getting lapped in this race.
The gap to P20 ahead is increasing. It's now 2.3.
Just a heads up, Victor, I got a gaggle in front of me.
Tay, car number 3 is now in the lead.
Alright, so I've got about 10 laps until I pit. I think I'll go ahead and take the red tires when I pit.
P20.
Alright, so I guess this is what happens when you don't practice. Need to do a better job of staying off the curbs.
Gosh, I got no hovering, can I go by them?
The gap in front is now 4.0 seconds.
I don't know, people are starting their pits, so I wonder if I should... I wonder if we're within the window.
P19.
Oh, so that's... I'm just being nice. Is that what it is, Chase? I'm too fast for everybody, so no practice allowed?
Okay, Jesse, the next car is Gil, car number 13.
Never mind, that guy just disconnected. Just wasn't part of our pit strategy.
There's an incident in tow. We think it might be Cameron. Looks
like he's got damage.
The next car is Cameron, car number 16. C license. Nice one, mate. Cameron behind is pitting 18th.
Alright. Yeah, hopefully when I get my wing fixed, I can be a little more competitive.
The gap to Gil ahead is increasing. It's now 4.2.
So I'm running about second and a half, 2 seconds off pace of what I was practicing in.
Sector 2 is 1.1, off the pace.
Since this race isn't going very well, maybe I'll try to do some officials this weekend. This is the iRacing series that follows the real-life IndyCar series. So these are longer races, requires to use both tire compounds. So I'm pretty sure in the open setup, open series, you have to use both tire compounds also. But fixed setup, you can use whatever tire compound you want. I think pretty much everybody just used the red sidewall.
Okay, Jesse, the next car is Gil, car number 13.
That was terrible. Alright, 6 laps until I pit.
I'll let you pass, let's go left.
You're reeling, Gil, in. The gap is 3.4.
Did I just witness that? What happened? Huh? I don't know how you put it either.
Tay is now on primaries. Incident in turn 1. It looks like Tay, P15.
Thanks, Dylan. You got damage?
Alright, everybody's pitting, so we're probably within the pit window, is my assumption. Not everybody, but a lot of people.
Hitting this lap, hitting this
The gap
lap.
ahead is now 2.8 seconds.
Showing a couple of people connecting. I wonder if they got kicked out of the server.
Alright Jesse, lap times are pretty consistent. P11, you've got about 3 laps of fuel left.
Chase, I'll
Laurent is
stream
now on
until
alternates.
the race ends. So probably until, I don't know, I think it's around a 90-minute race total. But I want to do some GT4 racing at Bathurst later. So I'm planning on being back on later this afternoon to do some more streaming and racing. But I want to finish up before Brian has his jumpy chuck race. I think I might go ahead and pit this time by. I'm pretty sure with everybody pitting, or within the pit window. Get my wing fixed.
Okay Jesse, you're reeling, go. In, the gap is now 3.5. Cody is now on primaries.
Actually, I decided to wait another lap.
Only 2 laps of fuel left.
I don't know, maybe I'll just take it. No, I'll pit next time by.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 97 Fahrenheit.
Alright, Chase. I appreciate it. I'd say have fun with the yard work, but that doesn't sound fun at all.
Love it getting in the front.
Hey Brian, what's going on? I threw this together kind of very last minute, Brian. I wanted to run this race, I think, on
Oh, no way.
yesterday. But I've been so busy with
get
work
nerve?
that I just haven't had an opportunity. And then I didn't get any practice in. I
I
got
hit the curb too
5
much.
laps of
fucking
practice.
dude, and he just lost it in the wall. That's fucking my race.
Gas.
Pit lane speed limit is 40 miles per hour. We'll need to stop again to get to the end. Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now. Left front 73%, rear left 89.
Exiting.
So you're going to be ready for your race tonight, Brian?
There's a car approaching. Stay behind the white line. Your tyres are looking pretty hot now. The car in front of us is Adams, car number 19.
No way my tires should be hot.
Incident in turn 1. Looks like it's
Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
the track temperature is increasing. It's now 101 Fahrenheit. The gap to Adams ahead is now 6.9.
Alright, car's going to feel completely different with the repaired wing and stickier tires. Brian, I thought you had gardeners. Or do they just not do everything? We still need to trim every once in a while. But our gardeners do quite a bit.
There's an incident in turn 1. We think it might be Gil. The gap behind is now 11 seconds. We're looking alright here. Keep your concentration nice and smooth. 15th place. Okay, Jesse, the next car is Gil, car number 13.
Lost a little time to Dylan in front. Yeah, we gotta trim our trees every once in a while. It's not something our guy typically does. Brian, sorry I didn't get my act together with the trying to get back to you about the spotting.
19 pitting in, final corner.
My week has been nutty.
You're reeling Gil in the gaps now.
That was unbelievable. That was
pretty slow into
I'm gonna
turn
say
1.
bullshit. That was bullshit.
There's an incident in turn 1. It looks like right. Adams in front is pitting.
What?
There's
That's not how you
incident
win
in
races,
turn 2.
bro.
We think it might be right. V14.
Did you get wrecked out?
Incident in turn 1. It looks like it's Adams.
Man, if people keep on crashing out,
Track temps increasing. It's now 100.
they have a shot at a top 10.
Fahrenheit. The gap to Gil ahead is now 4.5.
Yeah, car has way more grip.
No. You tried though.
Yeah, and I think it would have been cool to spot for you too, Brian. So I think it'd be, even with my discounts, probably 20 something bucks for the car and track. Or the truck and the track. I just don't know if I would use it again. That's the only thing. I mean, I might. Who knows, maybe I would actually get into it. It's hard to say. But it feels like I hardly have time to do the stuff I already do. That's my only concern. I think I already have content that I never use. Or hardly ever use, I should say.
V13 in front is now 4.1.
But yeah, 100% I can see where having a live spotter would be super helpful. Well, Brian, let me think about it, because I was going to watch a race anyway.
Last lap was a 130.22. The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 101 Fahrenheit. Okay, Jesse, you're reeling. Gil in. The gap is now 3.7.
So I'm faster than the guys on the relative, at least ahead of me. So far, the red tires still feel pretty good.
Sector 1 is 0.48 off the pace. Sector 2 is a second off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.28 off the pace. You're reeling. Gil in. The gap's now 3.2 seconds.
So it looks like the guys in front of me on relative are also on the alternate tire, on the same tire compounds. But I think a lot of them pitted earlier than I did, so maybe they've got a little more wear into their stints. I didn't break early enough there.
The gap to Gil in front is now 3.0 seconds.
Oh, shit, reading chat.
Track limits. E14.
Alright, Brian, good luck with your chores. I'll check in with you later. I'll definitely be watching a race one way or another later tonight. It's actually a lot of fun, Jack. When you make sure to practice. So I'm actually getting my practice in right now. Yeah, the IndyCar I think is a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. But I'm still pretty new to it. This is only my second road race I've done. I've done the Indy 500. I did a road race at Mid-Ohio. And then this one. So, fourth ever IndyCar race, second road race. It's actually really fun on the ovals too. I just don't own a lot of the ovals. Well, I pretty much only own a couple. Indy, Daytona.
13th place.
Yeah, but the grip levels are really high. So it's a little bit like driving the LMP2. Not quite the same, but they're not terribly far off. Victor's way quicker than me. Looks like he pitted.
Alright Jesse, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. He's faster than you, entering the inner loop.
Looks like he pitted from P9. Alright, the red tires feel like they're starting to lose rear grip. Yeah, Brian's trying to get iRacing to do a series at Nords in the IndyCar.
Far right.
Thanks, man.
Clear right.
He's faster than me. No reason for me to
Come on
hold him
Jesse,
up.
don't let him get away.
He's way better into there. Less stop than I am. I bet he practiced. Since I did not practice.
The gap to P13 ahead is increasing. It's now 1.4. The guy in front is Valerio, car number 18.
What are you up to this weekend, Jack? When we were ending the stream the other night, it looked like you and Rachel were talking that maybe you had some stuff going on this weekend. Yeah, starting to lose grip. Tires are dropping off.
Come on, no more mistakes. Concentrate. 14th.
Lost a little ground at P11.
The gap to 13th place ahead is now 2.6.
Oh, that's cool. How's she doing the rig? Is she gonna be ready to
The guy in front is
join us in
car
Pony
number
Express now?
13.
Yeah, pace is definitely dropping off in these tires.
The gap to P13 ahead is now 2.0. The track temperature's rising. It's now 105 Fahrenheit.
I think I'll go back to the primary tires, see what I can do pace-wise. These are dropping off a little bit. Actually, that last lap wasn't too bad. I was in the 29s though.
Okay, Jesse, you got about 4 laps of fuel left. P13. You're reeling, Gil, in. The gap is
In the
0.8.
GT4 or GT3? Oh, that's awesome. Only 30% on the straightaways.
There's an incident in turn 1. It looks like Laurent.
I had my wife try stock cars once at Daytona. She was terrible. But she laughed like the whole time though. She had fun with it. Get dirty air now that we're close to Dylan. Oh.
Right side. Clear right. You're clear.
P12. 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Not sure if he
Well
got
done, Jesse.
loose
Good
there.
pass. Nice front.
It's kind of weird. I think his tires are definitely dropped off.
Don't be intimidated. Keep him behind you.
Too much curb.
Boxing this lap.
Well, left foot braking's so kind of unnatural for most people.
Only 2 more laps of fuel.
I need my tire compound switched.
Okay, Jesse, don't let this guy distract you.
pit next time by.
We're halfway through. Should be about 1 laps of fuel remaining.
You've got the red alternates, so it's a softer tire compound. So more grip, it's quicker, but it drops off more. And then you have the primary, which is the black sidewall. A little bit harder, so it's got longer tire life, so it's more consistent tire through the run. I didn't have a chance to test, so I don't know which one's better. You do have to run both, though. You have to run at least one lap in each. But only for road courses. Dylan, I'll be pitting this time by.
You've got 1 gallon left. Engage the limiter.
Ah,
Flag.
damn
We're
it.
Come into the pits to serve it. Box in. 5,
Exiting.
4, 3, 2, 1. Box now. Front left, 42%. Left rear, 76.
Saki, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Alright, so I'm running a different wheel. I do have the limiter set. So I just got a stop and hold for 40 seconds for speeding because I double tapped the limiter.
We've got 2 laps left to come in and serve this penalty.
So I got a 40-second hold. So I'm losing a lap.
2 seconds, bro.
Yeah, double tap the limiter. Which with my other wheel, that wasn't an issue. Fingers are just moving too quick. Alright, I had a better run going than expected, so that
101 Fahrenheit.
definitely hurts. That definitely does not help.
You're all clear, stay behind the line. Cold tires all round. Okay, Jesse, the next car is Seidler, car number 20, B license.
No, I switched my old wheel back on. The original wheel that I got with the base, and it works fine. It's not nearly as comfortable, and I'm not used to it.
Gap to B18 behind is now 7 seconds, 7 laps behind.
So I don't know if I lost the position there. I guess we'll find out. I'm pretty sure I'll lose a couple positions. Yeah, so my old wheel, everything's working, so the other wheel was just failing.
Turn 1, looks like it's Gil.
Victor, just let me know when you want to go through.
P16.
Way too much curb. Yeah, I was
Blue flag.
not terribly far behind Victor, who's now about to lap me. He was on a different pit cycle though.
The guy in front is Gil, car number 13. Blue flag.
weird, it doesn't show my correct tire compound.
Blue flag.
Yeah, I think so. It's time to upgrade. Russ and Chase have been both sharing ideas with me. So, gotta kind of decide which direction I want to go.
There's an incident in turn 1. It looks like Adams.
Go right, go right.
Alright, Jesse, the next car is Adams. Car number 19.
It's fine, got him
The
like
gap
race
to
4.
P7 behind is now 0.38. 1 lap ahead.
Go right, Victor.
Car right.
Jason, I can't wait for you to
Clear
have
right.
one car.
What do you mean?
I'm just over the 70-15.
Yeah, it's kind of boring to race in.
The gap to Adams ahead is now 13
Jack,
seconds.
what wheel do you have? What base are you running? I haven't used any push to pass yet.
That lap time was 1:31.00.
Does this guy really have damage and quicker than me? Maybe he doesn't have damage, he's just quicker. Terrible. Yeah, which I've heard good things about both, Jack. Alpha Mini. Okay. I don't need anything too crazy. I want something that's going to be a massive improvement over what I already have, but probably maybe a little budget friendly too.
Okay, Jesse, the fuel window opens on lap 44. It will end on lap 47.
I still have about 13 laps of fuel. Definitely overdriving a little bit. lot of understeer there.
The gap to Adams in front is now 14 seconds. That lap was a 1:30.52.
Yeah, that's what I think too. Russ and I were talking about that the other day, that anything over 10 Newton meters seems to be really kind of overkill. And you've got these guys are like 23, 24 Newton meters, and
Gap
you gotta
to
be
V8 behind is now 2.5 seconds. One lap ahead, V16.
bodybuilder to wrestle it around for hours. It's like, at what point does it get unrealistic that you have so much feedback and strength in the wheel? Alright, so that speeding penalty cost me 3 positions. Not speeding, well, technically, yeah. I went 2 miles over the speed limit on pit road.
Blue flag.
I think I'm gonna stick with the primary tires for my final stop. See what the drop off is this
The gap
last
ahead is now
part of this stint
15
though.
seconds.
Yeah, I'm losing a lot of time into the bus stop. I'm not attacking that nearly as much as I should.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 97 Fahrenheit.
Hey Steve, how's your Saturday going? I think I gotta do some GT4 racing later at Bathurst. I want to try to get the Ringmeister into with the GT4s at some point. I appreciate the feedback, Steve. That's awesome to know. Yeah, it sounds like it could be a great option for an upgrade for me. We actually have somebody on the relative, 14.3 seconds up. See if I can recover maybe a little bit of what I lost during my
The gap to
pit stop
7th
penalty.
position behind is now 0.9, one lap in front.
Oh, good to know, Jack. Yeah, it just seems crazy to me that these guys will get these wheels with like massive force
Gap to
feedback
Adams
strength.
in front
And
is now 14 seconds.
it just seems crazy. I mean, I've never driven a real like Formula car or GT3 car in real life, but I can't imagine the strength that you need to
Your lap time was 1:29.
drive one of those is
1:22.
equivalent to 23 Newton meters. I mean, it could be completely wrong. It just seems so crazy high. let Tony by here pretty quick.
Pitting.
Wallet behind is pitting now.
I think I'll let him by into turn 1.
Thank you, driver.
He's not close enough. I'll let him go by in the bus stop.
Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.3. Incident in turn 1. We think it might be Wallet.
Tony, pass me into the bus stop.
Right side. Still there. Clear right.
Yeah, he takes more of that curve in the first part of the bus stop. I found out the curb on the exit's pretty dangerous though.
Incident in
And I've
turn
heard
1.
of people
Think it might
breaking
be
their
Wallet.
wrist
The
and
last lap time was at
fingers.
1:30.62.
Landon, what's going on? What you been up to? Hope life is treating you well. I haven't run any yet, but I'm planning on running this afternoon. So I'll probably take an hour break or so after this race.
Car ahead is Laurent. Car number, there's an incident in the outer loop. It looks like it's Laurent. Yellow flag.
I almost lost it in the bus stop. So yeah, Landon, probably an hour or so after this race ends. I'm gonna do some Bathurst in the GT4s. It's good to be busy.
Okay,
Nothing wrong
Jesse,
with that.
the next car is Adams. Car number 19. You're reeling V14 in. The gap's now 15 seconds. Come on, man, keep pushing. P15.
At VIR,
The track temps
for
increasing.
the LMP2.
It's now 101 Fahrenheit.
Hey Max, how's it going? I am out of my league because I hardly ever run this car. I've been wanting to run it a lot more. I didn't get any practice. I shouldn't say I didn't get any. I got 5 laps of practice. Had a much better race going than expected, and then sped on pit road. So I lost the lead lap. I was running.
Okay,
Started
Jesse,
P23.
pit window is open.
Got to P13 and was quicker than at least the next 2 guys in front of me. So I maybe had an outside shot at a top 10. But that speeding penalty cost me dearly. You doing any racing this weekend, Max? LMP3 up. Oh, LMP3.
That's straight here, Victor.
I was thinking LMP2. My bad, Landon. It's a pretty fun car to drive, Max.
You've got about 4 laps of fuel left. The lap time was at 1:30.48.
Come on.
2 is 1.3.
And then on the...
Sorry, I'm racing for racing for position. Didn't know you're the most important person out there.
On the road course, you do have to use multiple tire compounds, so you have to factor that into your strategy. Plus, you also have push to pass. I think it gives you like an extra 50 horsepower or something.
Thank you, Ty.
Or overtakes. And then on ovals, you have other things to factor in. You have like a weight jacker to control the ride height of the car in the corners. So it's a series where you have to do kind of a lot of strategy and thinking and adjustments as you go. Last I checked, Kevin was trying to stay away from Sandport. I know how much he loves the P-Cup, so I'm sure he got some races in at some point.
Gil is now on alternates.
Alright, 4 more laps till I pit. Yeah, a little bit like DRS with the overtake.
E14, we estimate 3 laps of fuel left. That was at 1:30.22.
So you can pick where you use it.
There's an incident in turn 1. It looks like Gil, the gap to E15 behind is increasing. It's now 4.8 seconds.
So I was right behind Dylan before my pit stop, so I'm so far behind him now. So Landon, are you going to be doing more of the Bathurst races later today? It'd be cool to get into some splits with you. I think it's either D or C, I believe.
That's it.
And this might be a B-class series that I'm in, I think. But with the transition from the sports car to oval license, it automatically put me in A-class for, not oval, for formula.
Hitting this lap.
So it automatically put me into A-class.
2 laps of fuel remaining. That was 1:30.04. Lap times are pretty consistent.
So I'm going to go with the primary tires for my final stint here. Yeah, I got
the gap to 16th
the
place.
fortunate or
Behind is now
unfortunate
2.4
bump up
seconds.
because of the
4 laps behind.
Hitting.
change, how they did it. But I shouldn't be probably second split based on my experience. So I'll probably be pitting next time by. Yeah, next time by.
The gap behind is now 5.9. This is the last lap of fuel.
Alright, one more stop and then we're going to be all the way to the end.
Box this lap, please, Jesse.
Yeah, I'm on the hard tires right now, the black sidewalls.
The leader, Dean, is pitting.
They're more consistent. Actually, with the amount of laps left, I probably could go with the red. It's only got about 13 laps left.
The leader is now on alternates.
I might switch back.
One gallon remaining.
I'll just focus on not speeding.
What's your speed limit in the pits? Okay, Jesse, we'll fuel you to the end of the race. Box in a 5, 4, 3, 2.
Alright, switched over to the red
1.
sidewalls.
Box now. Front left, 76%. Left rear, 89.
Yeah, so now you can see the red sidewalls, Max.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. The car in front of us is now Gil, car number 30.
Yeah, so these have got quite a bit more grip, especially first lap out. Black sidewalls, first lap out are pretty sketchy. Aim. Whoa. I was gonna say there's usually a lot of grip and then I almost drive off the track. So Max, the car drives a little bit like an LMP2. Not quite, but a little bit. So do I, Jack. I like seeing the crew.
There's an incident in turn 1. Looks like it's Adams.
That was a little sloppy, or very sloppy.
Alright, Jesse, the next car is Adams, car number 19.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to catch Evan. There's just not enough time.
The leader has just done a 127.31. The gap to Adams ahead is increasing. It's now 14 seconds.
Yeah, these have way more grip. But on the longer runs, they do drop off quite quicker than the black tires, the black sidewalls.
That's your quickest lap in this session. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.32 off the pace.
Sorry, Max, trying to catch up there.
The gap in front is now 13 seconds.
Yeah, the LMP2 is a lot of fun. I was kind of intimidated the first time I got into it, but I really enjoy it now. Because it's kind of a combination of prototype and just kind of GT to some extent. So you don't have all the funky hybrid stuff you got to deal with. You just go out there and focus on pumping out fast laps. I try to balance at max between focusing on chat, driving off track, and trying to be semi-quick. Alright, so Evan has found a little pace. I had closed the gap a tiny bit, but he's pulled it back out.
Ahead is increasing. It's now 14 seconds.
I think I had it down to like around 12 and a half seconds, and he's back out to 14.
Please don't let me through like that. Just either give it up or take the racing line.
At the moment right now, Max, is just YouTube, but I'll probably start doing multi-streaming again to Twitch at some point. I've been wanting to. I used to. But was just kind of focusing more on YouTube. But yeah, I think I want to get back into multi-streaming to both.
The gap to P8 behind is now 4.7.
With YouTube being my
that lap was a 129.91
primary platform.
The gap to Adams ahead is increasing. It's now 15 seconds.
Dang, Evan is killing me. So I've made up quite a bit of time on Dylan though. Because we were in the same pit cycle when I got my 40-second hold, so I lost 40 seconds to him. Now he's only 17 seconds ahead. So I've gained roughly 23 plus seconds on him. It does make it more simple to focus on one.
Just done a 129.92.
I mean, I struggle enough with just one shot, so having two go in
8th place. Behind is now
probably be a handful.
1 lap ahead.
Thank you, Max. This will be one of those races where it'll be interesting to see where I could have finished if I didn't have the penalty.
The next car is Gil, car number 13.
Came close to locking up the rear there.
Throw the boot here, Vinny.
Yeah, I don't know how Kevin keeps up with
Okay, Jesse, you're reeling. Gil, in
3
the
different
gap
shot
is
channels.
15 seconds.
Alright, the red tires are starting to give up a little bit of pace. So they're already starting to drop off a tiny bit. So I can feel the rear sliding around. I think I'm, what, 7 laps in, and they're already starting to drop off. Yeah, I just struggle to keep up with one shot. Got on the brakes a little too late. I almost wonder if Dylan has some damage.
The gap to P8 behind is now 3.9 seconds, 1 lap ahead.
Damage or maybe fuel saving.
You're reeling. Gil, in. The gap is now 14 seconds. Your lap times are increasing. Come on, get back on it.
Yeah, it makes me wonder if he's got damage or if he's saving fuel. I was quicker than him before, but not a massive amount of quicker. Seems like I might be gaining close to a second a lap on him now. Yeah, Chase, I'm not sure if you had already ducked that or not.
Alright, Jesse, you got about 4 laps of fuel
But
left.
definitely got my quota for pit road speeding penalties. Got a 40-second stop and hold. I clicked the limiter twice and went 2 miles an hour over the speed limit. So I should be about 40 seconds further up the road than I am.
Gap to Gil, ahead is now 12 seconds.
thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, Chase, I'm quicker than Dylan in front, but I don't think I've got enough time to get to him. Looks like I'm gaining about close to a second a lap.
You've got about 3 laps of fuel left. You've just done a 130.14.
Guess I might as well use my push to pass. Can't take it with me. If I can gain more time on Dylan, should have been using it already then.
I'm doing it at the top.
The gap in front is now 11 seconds.
Thank you. Calvin, show the boot.
Wallet behind is pitting.
Guess the only thing I need to be careful with the push to pass is going to use more fuel. And I don't need to run out of fuel at the end. So I will not be using push to pass anymore.
Wallet is now on alternates. 2 laps remaining, only 2 more laps of fuel.
Yeah, it's a pretty big increase. Get that with a combination of a draft.
Turn 1, it looks
You
like
can get a
Wallet.
pretty good pool.
The gap ahead is now 10 seconds.
Good work, Vinny.
One more to go.
White flag, last lap.
Good race, minus your 1 move. That gave you the win. Good job.
That was like ties a little bitter.
One gallon remaining.
No contact, Chase. One was rating shot. I drove off. 2x when I made contact coming out of the bus stop with the tires and bent my wing. So no contact with any other cars.
Half a gallon left.
Ah, damn.
15th place. That's the finish. Well done.
Alright, so I went from P23 to P15, but should have been further up with my hold. Kind of screwed myself. Let's see where... I don't know how far. I know that I definitely would have finished at least P13 probably. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to be right back, and then we'll go through the incidents real quick.
Hey, Sophia, you still in here?
There's different license classes, Michael. So they have like rookie, and then you can get out of rookie usually pretty quick. Um, I rarely run any of the rookie series. Um, but with that being said, I can. Anyone can run the rookie series. So we could always try to jump in something together at some point for sure. But remember, it's not about like where you finish. It's going to be how clean your races are. So you want to focus initially just finishing the race with as few incidents as possible. Don't even worry about like your finishing order. And that's how you're going to get your license to go up. Yeah, Max, if I hadn't had my 40-second penalty, I think I could have been somewhere probably up around P10, which starting P23 to P10, that would have been a nice race. I would have been really happy with that. Been That would have been awesome. Oh wait, we got to go back to, hold on, we got to go back to the start of the pace lap. We had a wreck when the cars got going. I forgot all about that. Not sure where it happened. That's going to be further up. Yeah, someone... Oh, here we go. All right, so this happened at the start of the race. This is how our race started. Yeah, guy wasn't even paying attention. Michael, you just have to, for like the official series, you just have to have the license class, which I think is C for fixed and maybe B for open setup. Yeah, so that was our race start. There was quite a bit of chatter going on over that. All right, let's get back to the racing incidents. So that had happened right in front of me. Oh, here's my incident. I got lucky, no wheel damage, but I did have some wing damage, which slowed the car down a bit. That guy lost part of his front wing. He lost the other part of his wing. Gotta even out that downforce. Yeah, I could definitely upset the car. It seemed like the right line, and like I said, I didn't practice at all, but it looked like the right line was probably to attack the first curve a little more than I was, and then to not even be near that one on the left on your exit. And I got on the left one, and that's what upset the car so much. But I got lucky. I mean, I just had a little bit of wing damage. Yeah, this is actually, I think somebody said it was second split, Michael. How about that for a pin entry? He totally swung out wide, and I'm guessing he didn't say anything about pitting. Hey Max, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. Geez, it's probably what, 9 o'clock for you? 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he said nothing about going to pit road until they cut the other guy out. Oh, he got quite a bit of damage. Yeah, he lost all of his rear downforce. Oh, what was that? It's not showing it at that angle. Oh, this guy's off on the side. Did they clip him? Oh, his wheel repairs. It's funny how his wheel repaired. Alright guys, so I'm going to be back on in probably about an hour and a half. I'm going to do some GT4s at Bathurst in the Vulcan tire. See, that's how my incident could have been. My incident could have been way worse than it was. That guy, even though some of his stuff repaired. In the Vulcan Tire Fix, which is the GT4 series. And then the Vulcan Tire Sports Car, which is a combination of LMP3s and GT4s. Not sure why it's showing me there. That guy was pretty unaware. It's just gonna be a wall tap. It's not even a wall tap. It's weird. Hey, thanks, Steve. Yeah, like I said, I'll be on in probably another hour and a half if you're around, doing GT4s. Have you done any GT4s this week at Bathurst? Alright, now it's not even showing incidents. That's weird. It must have switched over. It's not showing incidents anymore. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, never mind. There was one. Kind of a weird spin. Should have plenty of grip there. It's a little bit of an off camber. So you do have to be kind of not full throttle, but partial throttle. And the wall hit. Oh, is that a... I didn't pay attention to where that series was this week. I was planning on doing some of the Ringmaster too. Or Ringmeister, sorry. Ringmeister. With the GT4s there. So I think I might do some Ringmeister tomorrow. I'm going to do some Bathurst today and probably some Ringmeister tomorrow. Alright, that's all done, guys. We'll hop out real quick, check the results. I'm going to sign off and then be back in about an hour and a half for some GT4 at Bathurst. So we were second out of 5 splits. All right, so got 53 points, lost 15 in iRating, and no change in safety. I think I could have been pretty close to around P10, P11 is probably where I should have finished. So the run wasn't as good as it could have been with that. pit road penalty. But hey, glad I was able to get the race in. I was hoping to be able to do it tonight, but I won't have time to do it later tonight. We'll be watching Brian's race at Crandon in the jumpy trucks, so I want to make sure I've got time to watch his race. Brian, I actually was doing way better than expected. I had gotten up to P13, and on my second pit stop, I accidentally double-clicked the pit limiter and turned it off and went 2 miles an hour over the speed limit and got a 40-second hold, and that dropped me back. So I think it dropped me back to P16. I got to P15, and within, I think, 12 seconds of P12 and sorry, P13 and P14. But I think if I didn't have the spinning penalty, I probably would have finished around P10. Yep, self-inflicted, shot myself in the foot. What are you gonna do? Went back and tried to regain as much as I could. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Like I said, I'll be back on in probably around an hour and a half. That's the goal. Do some GT4s at Bathurst. So keep an eye out for that stream. Thanks for everybody that hopped in and hung out. Brian, Idaho Panhandle, Steve G, Max Engstrom, Michael Ramiro. We had Chase in here. Jack, my buddy Jack. Rob was in here early on. So thank you everybody that tuned in and supported me while I still try to figure out this damn IndyCar. That's a good selling point for the jumpy trucks, Brian. All right, guys, I'll be back in about an hour and a half, and then later on this evening, I'll be planning to finish up my stream probably about the time that Brian starts his jumpy truck race. So keep an eye out.